Welcome back. It's been a minute.
It's actually been a week.
Feels like a minute. Yeah, I was working. I work with the Teamsters, so
This guy.
days I can't be
I
here.
said, Pastor, want to do a podcast? He was like, no, not this week. It's too busy. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right. Mind you, we're doing the whole 15-minute format so that even on busy weeks, we could squeeze in 15 minutes.
I was so miserable last week. It wouldn't have been good. But anyway, we're back this week.
We're back.
Yes,
He's tan.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
back.
Out in the sun a long time for like 11 straight days in the sun. So that's what happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should get out of the.
I'm going to be talking
You know
Puerto
what? You
Rican.
were in the SUN, son. You got to get more into the SON, son. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Take that dagger out. So anyway, but yeah, we're back. We're glad to be back.
We have two topics today, Pastor.
Uh-oh.
We have topic number one. It's June. What does that mean? Pride Month.
Oh, I thought it meant summer.
And pride goeth before
Destruction.
destruction. So we're going to be talking about Pride Month. We have two questions on there.
All right.
And then our other topic is a biblical one about God fulfilling promises.
Nice.
We have two questions there. So we're going to get into that. We hope you guys stick around. Hope you enjoy the conversation. And as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let
Wait a
us know
second.
what you want us to talk about in the next episode. You said, wait a second?
Yeah. Roll the intro.
Roll the intro.
All right.
All right. So, welcome back. We got our topic, Pastor. We're going to get right into it. Pride Month. With our first question, why does Pride Month generate such strong reactions from Christians? And what should our response actually be?
Well, I think it draws such a strong reaction. Start just with the name, pride. We know the Bible teaches us, we said it in the opening, pride comes before the fall. You think of Satan. He was removed from heaven, but what started his problem? His pride. Eve, what started her problem? Her pride. Adam, pride. So we have enough evidence that pride is never good. So to take pride and say we're proud of rubbing us in God's face, like we're proud, I think rubs Christians the wrong way.
Put on your tinfoil hat for this one. I literally just thought of this in this moment.
Uh-oh.
What is the devil called in the Bible? Well, he has many things, but he walketh around
Seeking whom he may devour.
As a-
roaring lion.
roaring lion. What's a group of lions called?
A pride. That's why I bring them. That's why I bring them.
Oh, snap!
That's fire.
Oh,
Sound like the young kids these days. Yeah. He's cooking.
Oh, yeah, let me cook.
Let him cook. Oh, that's
Ain't
good.
Left no crumbs.
That's perfect. And people are being devoured by it. And I think believers, we see the light. And so therefore we know it's, whoa, this is blasphemous. I also believe because the rainbow. They take the rainbow. So if you think about the rainbow, God promised he will not destroy the earth again by flood. So they take that flag and rub it in God's face, kind of like, ha, ha, ha. But God says, ha, 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 I will destroy it by fire. So
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. Yeah, they take something that God used as a promise to us.
and make it a
And-
blasphemous thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Because you could tell the devil's involved in all of it. If you can't, you're blinded.
Yeah.
And so, I know that's why Christians really struggle. Plus, they get a whole month
Yeah.
to rub that in God's
Think about
face.
that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
God destroyed the earth with a flood and sent a rainbow as a promise that he wouldn't destroy it by a flood again.
Right.
They're taking a rainbow, and it's almost like they're making a promise for the devil, right? Because pride goeth before destruction.
Yeah.
So their rainbow is a promise of destruction too.
There you go.
God's was a promise of salvation, a promise of that he wasn't going to do that again. Theirs is a promise of destruction if you
Right.
follow it.
And you think about what do we get as believers? Resurrection Sunday, and even some believers will say, well, that's a pagan holiday, because they call it Easter. Or Christmas, that's a pagan holiday. So that's why when the world offers us a time to speak about Jesus, we should jump on it because they're given a whole month for the devil to push his agenda.
That kind of leads me into the next question on this topic. Are Christians called during Pride Month You're going to get into some debating. If you're a firm Christian, a strong Christian, and you stand your ground, you're not scared to let people know that you are a Christian, right? You're going to get into conversations with people that are for Pride Month and for LGBTQ. How are you supposed to handle that? So the question is, are Christians called to win cultural arguments, or are they called to win people to Christ during Pride
obviously
Month?
that's an easy one. They're called to win people.
It's an easy one to know, but is it an easy one to follow?
Well, no, and I'll tell you why. Think of the word again, pride. Even Christians get prideful in what they believe, and that causes anger. We preach today, be swift to hear the word of God, be slow to speak, because sometimes we want to speak our minds. We need to speak the mind of Christ, and then slow to wrath. So when we are getting the opportunity, we got to make sure we don't cause wrath to enter the hearts of these people, where they get angry at God and angrier at God or angry at the church. So,
win the argument at the cost of someone's soul.
Yeah, when Jesus sat with sinners, so we don't go and sit amongst them, come out from amongst them and be separate. But if I'm somewhere and there is someone who's asking me questions as a Christian, they should know, by the way, you are a Christian by your love, but also by your separation, by your sanctification.
Right.
They should know. Separation is sanctification, by the way.
I think be separate, that's good for, like, that's a statement of saying don't be like the world.
Yeah.
But also we're called to go into the world.
Yeah, now I do disagree with, I personally disagree with churches going to pride parades and trying to, Jesus said, when they're thirsty, they'll come. It does tell us to go into all the world and preach the gospel, but it doesn't say go into their parades and into their brothels and into their bars. If you're going to go to the parade, then you could go to the bar and preach to drunks, and you could go to the other joints and preach to them. So I think that is no good. There you're just stirring up anger. You're stirring up wrath. Men get spit at those other filthy things, and it's Christians trying to, and I think you're at the wrong place at the wrong time doing it the wrong way. For the wrong reason.
Most of the time, if you're doing that, you're videotaping.
They're doing it out of pride.
You're posting it online. You're winning arguments.
So let me ask you this question. In that situation, a believer trying to win them during this time the wrong way out of pride, which pride does God see as sin? Both. Pride and pride.
Yeah.
They're both
pride
sin.
is pride.
Yeah. So we, during the month, Pride Month, need to be humble month and go to the Lord, ask him to guide and direct us. We don't agree with it, but we're not going to their parades to preach against it at the same time. But if they're looking for Christ and they're thirsty, love on them and give them the truth in love. And the truth in love is a brutal truth.
Yeah.
That it is sin, and God is against it, and you are dying and going to hell because of sin. And, man, you give the gospel. So...
All right, topic number 2. You ready? We button that up good. So, question 1. Why does God often make his people wait before fulfilling his promises?
I don't know if it's God making us wait. I think it's teaching us patience, yes. Like Daniel prayed for deliverance, and it took 7 days for his answer, right? Yeah. I think it's days. It might be. It could be weeks, 7 weeks.
I think it's days.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. I'm rusty right now.
We're tired.
I didn't know this question. None of these questions are coming. But I believe God is a testing time to see, yes, if you trust him. James says, let patience have her perfect work. So be patient.
Right.
In all things, you know. And so I do believe if he gave us every answer right away, we're in a society where we want everything real fast. Google, food, Uber, Eats, what's the other one?
DoorDash.
Man, right? Fast, everything's
fast. How about this? So I believe that, yes, I think he uses the waiting to build character too, or also to make you rely on him more for the answer. That. So like me and Lily, we had our AC that broke. We had hot days. And it was broken for like a month and a half, almost 2 months. We didn't know what to do. It was going to be $5,000 to fix it. We just bought the house. We didn't have money to spend on it, but he didn't answer it in one day. And I think it's because we were trying to fix it by our own strength at first, and it wasn't working. And we had to fail a couple times in the couple ways that we tried. And then when we gave it to him and said, okay, you know what? He'll take care of us. He'll fix it when he wants it to get fixed. Almost immediately when we placed our trust in him, it was fixed for way cheaper. We got it fixed for $800 thanks to Phil Wood.
Well, yeah, and that's But I also think this. It's not necessarily that. It is a part of that. But you're never waiting alone. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. And while you're waiting, what does he say? Wait on the Lord and be of good courage. While you're waiting, he will strengthen
That's
thine
what I'm
heart
saying.
to continue
It's not
to
that
wait.
he leaves you to wait.
Yeah.
It's you're waiting. He uses the waiting to bring you even closer to him.
Yeah, he's working out something in you, or he's working on getting your answer.
Right.
And the person that he's trying to work on to bring your answer isn't responding. And I usually tell people this: thank God he's slow, because he's slow to wrath. He's slow to judgment.
Yeah.
How many times do we deserve it?
Oh, yeah.
Be careful. You want it quick? Be careful.
Yep.
So thank God he is slow when you're asking for something, because when you deserve judgment for the sin you've committed, he's slow to judge you too.
How about this? What's harder? Waiting on God, waiting on his answer, or accepting his answer when it finally comes?
Waiting is always
you
harder.
personally?
For me, accepting the answer, because just because you waited don't mean you're getting what you want.
That's exactly the
You're
word
going to
I'm
get what
getting.
he wants. If
Yeah.
you're truly waiting on the Lord, then you're going to accept the answer no matter what, because you said,
Right.
all right, Lord, I waited, and this is what you gave
Well,
me.
how many of us do that? I want a promotion at work, right? And I'm praying, Lord, just show me if this is for you, if this is from you, right? And then what if he says no? And then you're like, no, it has to be. It has
Well,
to
yeah.
be.
And there's times
Oh,
you wait at a restaurant for an hour and a half for your food, you get it, and you don't like it. You're like, man, I wasted my...
Right.
With God, there is no wasting your time.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that would say, though, if they don't get the promotion, that God doesn't answer their prayers. But God answers all your prayers.
Right.
You just don't know the answer.
Sometimes yeah.
the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is wait a little bit.
And sometimes a demotion is a promotion, because he said, if you humble yourself, I'll lift you up.
Right.
So,
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
if you're praying, though, that the promotion is from God, right, and then you don't get it,
Yeah.
then obviously he answered your prayer. You're like,
Yeah.
Lord, is this from you? Show me. If it was from him, it would have went through. If it's not, then you
Yeah.
don't get it.
Excuse me.
Or maybe you just don't get it right now, and he's saying wait, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to get it not right now. Yes, it's for you, but 2 years. You got to work some things out first,
Yeah.
right? Things like that. So I think it's important when you're praying and asking God for things and waiting on his answer that you're patient.
And sometimes I believe, he makes you wait, because sometimes if you get your answer right away, you might do things for yourself with that
Yes,
answer
yeah.
and not for his glory.
Yeah, maybe you just need a stronger relationship
Yeah.
with him before you do something. Or
Yeah, it's a good question.
And I think so. You got to ask for things, but you got to have patience, and you got to be willing to accept whatever answer he gives you,
I agree.
because he's going to answer you, but you got to accept what he answers, how he answers.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I asked you, do you want to do a podcast today, and you said no, and I drug you in here like I did and put you on the chair and started filming.
He didn't drag me
You
in
gave
here.
me an answer, but I didn't accept it.
Yeah.
I did this of my own power.
Yeah, he did.
And now look, it's not going to be blessed.
Now it's good stuff.
But yeah, so we're that was all we have for today. Any announcements for the what's our group of?
I think
what's
we're
our
going to be
fans called?
June 28th. We're going to be at the picnic, and I'd like to do a little podcast right there.
There you go.
And have people just randomly, maybe a lot of the church people come through
Yeah.
and say hi. But we did it at an anniversary last year, and it didn't work. The recording was all, so hopefully it'll work.
Yeah, the stuff we have now though is different.
Yeah, it'll be
It
at a
should fine.
picnic. We'll bring the green screen, maybe set it up behind us, or just set up out in
show the picnic.
yeah, and let maybe do the tug of war stuff live. So maybe we'll do like a fun podcast like that.
Yeah.
and get to be a part
That's
of the church.
June 28th. So
June 28th,
June
yeah.
28th episode. Be on the lookout. It'll be a picnic special for the podcaster.
Maybe we'll
so-
do some podcaster games there.
There you go. The podcaster games.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anyway,
that's
I
good.
like it.
And then Father's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll have a Father's Day special, probably a quick
Yeah.
one there.
Isn't it something they pick June Pride Month when they know it's Father's Day, Memorial Day, and Labor Day? Memorial Day and Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's like they try to diminish men in society. So, as a Christian, stay humble in waiting on the Lord. Stay
Yep.
humble in how you approach this month. And those that are really involved in that lifestyle need Jesus, or they have him and they're just reprobate. We gotta not gonna ever get it with fire.
And don't forget, listen to me. Wake up.
Gonna knock down those pallets.
Don't forget, this week, Thursday night, join us for Podpastor After Hours, episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode 1, I liked. We had to work out a little kink in the system there, but I think we figured it out, and it's a nice, good time with just me and Pastor. It's not on the set. It's just us recording on our phones virtually with each other. We have 2 segments. We do Podpastor Reacts, where he reacts for the first time to some video of something that happened during the week.
Yeah.
And then we do the Devil's Advocate, where I play the bad guy in an argument and we debate. So it's always a good time. It's fun. 15 minutes.
Yeah, submit today some things you might want them to look like videos you might have.
Send us videos.
Send a video. We can react, give our input on it.
Yeah, we'll react to it, and then we'll give you our take on it. And that's everything we have. Take us out, Pastor.
All right, God bless you. Stay humble and let the Lord lift us up.
Let's do mic drop.
Don't trust yourself. Too expensive. I'm not dropping it. Thanks, though. He dropped it on his bag. I don't have one here. All right, God bless.